problems.
Right.
Oh,
I have a
as
friend says if you
always, I
got
ended
faults,
the
you got
last live
problems, right?
laughing, and now I'm starting the next one laughing. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Avana. Thank you for
Hello.
joining me to our new moon in Libra. So I think this is kind of a thing now. Us doing moons.
I like it.
I
Very feminine.
totally vibe with it. I was told
Yeah.
on by another reader on Gerald's channel, Tarot Stash. I said, how could I? The question was, how could I develop better, or what can I do more to develop my abilities, or connect more? And one of his readers said, start working more with the moon energy, like focusing, get on a good deck or something to get.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And so I said, well, let's start doing some new moon, doing full moon, new moons,
Yeah.
and I asked Avana for the last time for the full, and we had such a blast. We thought, hey, let's do the new moon, and um, I
Yeah.
don't
Here
know.
we are.
I love the vibe, the connection. So,
Yeah, me too.
and we have a blast. We love to laugh. You know,
You have to laugh.
we love to
What's the
giggle.
point
We
of
like to be
being here if
girls.
you're not laughing? Right? What's the
Well,
point of being here if you're not having a good laugh?
this card is no, just kidding. You
Oh
gotta
my
listen up.
God.
You gotta laugh. Have fun. Go with the energy.
It's what
That's
we're
what
here
people.
for.
Yes, you got. Woo! Alrighty, Heather. Deep breathes. Mm. Really quick. Hello, Joji. Hello. Thank you for being here. Gertrude, thank you for coming by. Teresa Levine, Serena Mama Bear. And look who's here, Avana Intuitive. Hi, Avana.
Hello. I'm so
Hey.
happy to see a new moon starting. I don't know about
Yes.
everybody
Well,
else,
it's
but the
hard. The
last
moon.
2 weeks have been crazy for me.
Really? How so?
Yes.
So spill some tea. Well, not too much tea, but just
Well,
it's been
both
interesting.
work issues, which of course were terrible at first, but they all kind of worked themselves out. Very
Mm-hmm.
good. And then I will tell you that the last few days, I have a very close family member who
Mm-hmm.
on Thursday went to the cardiologist and was told they need a
Uh-oh.
catheterization. It got
Uh-oh.
scheduled. Thursday night, I had to take them to the emergency room. Friday,
Oh,
they had a catheterization with 3 stents put in.
oh my goodness.
Got out of the hospital yesterday. I had to take them back last night to the emergency room. So, but they're fine now. We got released last night and they're
Mm-hmm.
fine. They had a reaction to the medicine.
Oh
So
yeah, that
I am
happens.
right. I'm very grateful, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for the new moon. I'm ready for a new.
Sending all that energy, healing, light, love, and energy to your family. You said family member.
Yes,
I
thank
know we
you.
can't mention name. Is there at least a first name that we can send the energy out
I'm
to?
going to keep it under wraps today,
Okay,
because they asked that, I'm not
so
sure. I can share the
lots
experience,
of
but not
love
the information.
and
Thank
light
you.
and energy
Appreciate it.
to Ivana's relative.
Thank you very, very much. It's been a crazy, crazy weekend. And I really learned the gratitude of
Yeah.
really life-saving surgery, but all the people from the doctors to the nurses to everyone that's doing like environmental services at the hospital to the researchers who are developing the drugs. I mean, it's just like this whole grid of people that are
Mm-hmm.
working to fulfill their creativity, right? At the tip of being their creative
Mm-hmm.
fulfillment to help all of us stay alive to fulfill all of our creativity and what
Yeah,
we're supposed to be
we're all
creating.
interconnected. That was
We're
actually the
all
description
one.
of my ant card in my new deck that I got. I mean, that was the first. It's weird that you just said that because I want to start writing down keywords out of Colette's books because we know Colette's books. It's like we're supposed to memorize so much
Yeah.
information. And the card first one I started writing this afternoon before my lives was I got the ant, which is time to collaborate, working together in partnership to help build your dreams and community, co-creating, working together to benefit
Absolutely.
everybody. And you just nailed that. I
Thank
mean,
you,
that
because
was just
I
that card
learned it.
right there.
Yeah, I've been living it the last few days, and I said, "This is it. We are here to do this, and we all have a part in
Hi,
it."
Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
So yeah, we had Teresa Levine jump in at Star Midnight. She was here last night. Didn't have time to do a reading for her, so I told her I would make sure that we would be able to pull a card for her after we've done the
Absolutely.
collective. And was there anything that you wanted to share about what's coming up with your channel?
Well, nothing technically on my channel because I'm one of these people that just kind of goes around on other people's channels. I haven't.
Gee, I wonder. I'm like, cool.
I'm like, I've really been remiss in really building my channel, but I thought, well, that's okay. I could be like a pinch hitter for everybody else
Baby
when you need
steps.
somebody. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So, but this Thursday, of course, tonight I'm here with you. This Thursday, the 29th, I decided to write these things down. I'm with Kelly on her show.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, October 1st, it's the Raising the Vibe
The
Tribe
Vibe
at
Tribe.
11 a.m. Yeah, Raising the Vibe Tribe, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday, October 1st. And then October 12th at 7 p.m., I am on DN Shield Maiden Tarot. That sounds like a long time from now, October 12th, but it'll be here in 5 minutes. So.
The week goes by so fast nowadays. It's like that song. I always keep singing the song lately, that Stevie Nicks song, Edge of 17. Like a strand in the wind, in the web that is my own, I begin again, again. And it's just like, yeah, it's just another day, another strand. It goes on, and it's just like 1 minute it's like it's Monday, and next minute it's like, whoa, Friday.
Yes.
Yes.
It reminds me of a sentence that actually Hillary Clinton said many, many years ago when she was the first lady. She said, "Thank you so much for putting that out there, Joji. I appreciate it." She said, "I was standing here innocently and someone tied their horse to me. And all of a sudden I started getting pulled down the street." And I thought, yeah, thank you so much, Tracy. And I said, yeah, that's
this actually happened. Someone
no. It was just she was just telling a story. She was just using that. Okay, Heather, seriously.
The kind of day I have been having. Joji can attest. You can attest.
Yes. Perhaps we do a quick grounding exercise. Feeling much better, a bit grounded. But that's exactly how it works. You're standing around doing your own thing, and all of a sudden you're getting dragged down the street with somebody's issues, or maybe your own issues, but something blows up, and there you go.
And like you said, that's where gratitude comes in, and just kind of, things might get you completely out of control, but then when you kind of step back, and it's like, okay, food on the table, yes, bed to sleep on, yes, roof over the head. A lot, that's what I have to do to remind myself, especially with stuff that I go through, having mental health and having to keep an eye up on my diagnosis and my symptoms and stuff. Just making sure that when certain emotions or thoughts or feelings start to move in, it's like, okay, where are they coming from? Is it going to be much? Okay, no, overreacting, having anxiety over this right now, it's not going to serve myself or the situation. This will be set aside here. So
absolutely.
And that's where I sit there and I go, okay, I remind myself, I got somebody I can call to help me on that. I have, or a doctor I can call to help with that, or something's going on with the apartment, we can call first scene in the building. You know what I mean? It's just learning how to kind of, when you start to, feel like you're out of control, just kind of reining on that in.
And it's so funny because it's really been a crazy past couple of days, and it was all perfect. It all was perfect. It all just ended up perfect. I mean, it was
and
just
you need those moments, the
Yep.
ups and the downs to
Yes.
be able to, those downs, so that when you get up, you're
But
like,
you can recognize,
you can see, and then you gotta go back down and work on some stuff and back. I would be more like this, and instead of,
Yeah. Yeah, I would prefer a little bit more of this than sing, 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 sing.
But I think how the more grateful we are, and we have an understanding of exactly what gratitude is for each one of us and what we can find in our lives, it's less big dips and more like waves.
Yes.
It was a coping skill in one of my DBT, classes, and it's called emotional surfing. And when you start to feel like you have anxiety coming on, or you're panicking, or you're upset, you're having emotional upheave, especially at times like now with the new moon, full moons. For me, the new moons have more of effect on me than the full moons. And so when you start to feel those emotions, instead of going through that erotic up and down, learn how to ride them like a wave. It's called emotional surfing, and it's
Yeah.
just riding them out, knowing that okay, this is only temporary, and what you can do to get you to be able to stay on that surfing on the top and not get pulled under is just keeping in mind that okay, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I have this in place, I have that in place, and just feeling those emotions and just letting and
Yes.
writing them out, and knowing that you spirit's got your back, whatever your higher power is. And
Yep.
even if you may feel like you don't have anybody immediately that you can reach out to, not only do you have your spirit team, but you have yourself as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
that's where I
something
think
I've
a
had to.
lot of us struggle.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, I feel so alone, and then, and that's a hard thing. That was a hard thing. I've learned it. I'm not perfect at it yet, but saying it's okay that I can't maybe call someone right now or deal with something. How do
Hmm.
I personally deal with this, for the next
And
hour
with
or
yep.
whatever, without
And
going
with
off the deep end? There's no point in that. It's not
mhm,
going to solve anything. It's just
nope.
going to make things probably worse. So how do I, what do I
And
do?
that's where
And
you create your coping skills, whether
exactly.
whether it's playing a simple game like I Spy,
Yes.
just really quick, or taking three deep breaths, or just
Yeah.
automatically a list of the top three things. Okay, I've got this. I'm grateful. And then
Yeah.
it takes your mind off of that emotion or thought for a second and gets you grounded more. And with the new moon, this is kind of nice how this is segueing in it. And I'm just going to enlarge myself for a second so I can show this card to
Go. Yeah.
everybody.
Go.
Um, this is the dark moon, the void for the full moon in this deck. And I just absolutely love that because it's a time to sleep. It's a time to heal more, to connect with shadow work that we have to do. And knowing that during new moons, when it's dark, that's the kind of um, um, fertilization, not
Yeah.
just physically in the earth where we plant seeds, and especially now going into the fall and into the winter months. Everything is retreating back into the earth where it's going to sleep, it's going to reseed, and it's going to
Yeah.
come back feeling renewed. So during the new moon, all those anxieties or things that you feel are negative, things that you, and I wouldn't even maybe necessarily use negative things that, like, okay, I want to maybe drink less soda, Heather, which I've been doing very good, but maybe drinking less caffeine, watching more sugar intake, all these things. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to start planting that in this new moon. I'm going to release the negative feelings I have about maybe this food, this habit I have. Maybe it's an individual, a situation, or something. And
Yes.
now is the time to let that new moon, that darkness absorb, take that negative energy, take those things that no longer serve us, and give it to the dark, give it to that rich void, and give it to Mother Earth where it can
I was
be
thinking,
transformed and
yeah.
cleansed.
Yeah.
And a bath is so good to do on a new moon, especially if it's just a little bit of sea salt. Just allowing, when you dip into that water, just asking that, though you can't see her, that energy is still there. You can feel their presence, and
Yes.
knowing that you are not alone, and dipping in, just asking that salt of the earth and that water just to completely absorb
Cleanse.
and rinse
Yes.
and cleanse. And as that
Yeah.
water's going down that drain, just send that all the way in. Just send that all down.
Yeah. And
I mean,
Heather, what
that's
you
my
were
favorite
talking,
ritual.
yeah, it's beautiful and it's so cleansing, and it's just such a cleansing feeling, not just physically but spiritually and mentally. And
Hmm.
when you were talking about that, I thought how funny that you're talking about Mother Earth Gaia, and we have the feminine moon too. So much feminine energy to help us cleanse and move forward, and just really it's really a nice time. In fact, the new moon actually just started about an hour ago here at 6
Oh,
p.m. Eastern
really?
time.
Okay.
Yeah. September 25th at 6 p.m. And it's in Libra, which is partnerships and balance. Libra is represented by the
Hmm.
scales. So you're always looking to balance things. Hi, Viviani. And so it's just bringing those one-to-one relationships to the fore, and indulging in some much Hi, Gertrude. Indulging in some much deserved romance if you have a significant other. Yes,
Ooh.
always a nice thing to do. But also working one on one with people. Hi, Jules Niner. But also working one on one with people to restore that balance and that
Mm-hmm.
harmony. People you work with, people you come up against. So it's just a nice time to um, to get those airy vibes going and just kind of
Yep.
calm things down a little bit. So it seems like I'm really looking forward to this new moon. I'm happy to see
Me
it.
too.
Yeah, because I'm happy.
It,
Happy to keep moving
it's teaching
forward.
me today balance. It just sometimes
Yeah.
it takes a little knock in the noggin or a little, to say, hey, oh look, balance, negotiation. That's what some stuff I was going through earlier today, talking to somebody. Oh my good, and
Yes,
just like, yes, you know, that's
absolutely.
why
Yeah.
that one reader, I can't remember if it was oh yeah, it was one of Gerald's friends, and it was just moon work. Start working with the moon, and I'm noticing now how my life is connecting from each moon phase to the next. Most
Yes, me
definitely.
too. Yeah, just even because you and I doing this show, it's kind of forcing
Hmm.
me to do a little bit of research on these like new moon, full moon stuff and
Yeah.
what signs it's hitting in. And and you talking about negotiation, I found something that says we have a chance now to build our negotiation skills without compromising our principles or needs and without resorting to appeasement because we're going to rebalance our relationships and recognize
Hmm.
our partners as teammates and not as adversaries, right? How nice,
Yeah.
instead of looking at people that you're partnering with, like, and that could be at work or wherever, instead of looking at them like they're an adversary, they're really a teammate. And really, you're going to want to both look in the same direction and work together. So it's just a nice time, I think, coming
Yeah.
up here.
And they, even the ones that you don't agree with, that you need to put up that healthy boundary with and to remove from your circle, they were there though. They were a gift. They were a lesson, so that now
Yeah,
okay, this is side here is balanced. This isn't now. Like with the dark moon, there are people now that I know I have to let go of.
yeah,
Send them that love, send them that light, and say thank you for what you've taught me and how the lesson you've taught me to open my eyes. And so it brings back again that balance.
yeah,
It
absolutely.
really
Oh, yeah.
does.
Yeah, and to cut those cords. I always ask every morning to please, I do ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords that I no longer need with people or with situations or events, and to, cut the cords and send them off in love and seal those cords, seal those openings on me with love
Oh
and
yes,
let's move forward.
because when you remove something, there's going to be a space remaining. So
Yes.
to make sure, like with reading and stuff, I really need to get more reminded that I get prepared and grounded in everything for lives and for reading. But then a lot of
Absolutely.
times when I'm done, because I'm kind of tired, I'll get up and go whoo, and I'll walk away, and then it's like later on, shit, I did it again. I didn't relight. I didn't So
Yes.
that's something that I need, to be learning. And
Yeah.
Tracy is just really sharing all this beautiful wisdom
Yeah, I see
and
that.
knowledge. Yeah. My
Yes.
message had to
Yes.
be broken at 3. Yeah, oh, yeah. We totally get it. We can only write
Mhm.
so much. So teamwork makes the dream work. Exactly.
That's true. Absolutely.
And I agree with you, Jules. Um, the new moons affect me more. However, when before I had my hysterectomy, I did notice that there was more of an effect on me with the full moon, but that was because of the extra hormones I had in my body and with the affection. Yeah, the effect. Well, the moon was probably thinking it was being affectionate, but with the way the moon affected that balance, I've noticed that for me the full moons are more um a powerful, more like I feel like I'm in my power kind of moment, whereas the new moons kind of almost knock me off the balance a little bit. And I think that's what it's really meant to do for all of us. It kind of scoots us into that darkness and go, okay, let's take a look about what's going on. And then you're like, oh, that's why that happened. And
Oh
you get to
yeah.
work on it. And now, from now to the full moon, those things that you want to work on, you want to plant, you want to address, you can do that knowing that that positive energy is building forward to.
Yes, absolutely.
The full moon
Oh,
where you can fully release it.
I have that prayer and I can't say it, but I have it on my refrigerator. So I know exactly what that prayer is, which is, you know, I can't remember it exactly, but thank you. Please forgive me. You know, I love you. And I forget the other, there's 4 things.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I've
somebody,
heard that too.
yeah.
Yes.
And I always like to say that too, because it's just like, oh yeah, I think it clears a lot of energy.
Yeah, I had a full one, Jules. Thank God.
Me
About
too.
5 years ago. And I would have, I mean, I had that severe endometriosis, so I was seriously affected every month. And I kept telling the doctors, I do not plan on having children. I do not want children. This is not my life path. And no, they would not let me do it. My gynecologist would not sign off on it.
Okay.
So it had to take that one doctor about 5 years ago where I had to actually have a biopsy done because they were concerned I might have had cervical cancer. And cancer runs in my family. So I had to have, a fibroid biopsy, all that. Anyway,
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
like, I haven't asked for my mom in a long time because her and I didn't get along well. And I was just like, when it happened, I was like, Mommy.
Yeah. 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 I know what
But
you're talking about.
thank God it came back benign. And
Yeah.
she's like, I think it's time. I said, yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Come
time.
on. Yeah.
And we have had a couple people popping in. Hello, Miss Tangi. Long time no see,
Hi,
my dear.
Angie.
Oh, Tangi, we're going to email you. Avana and I would love to do a live with you.
That would be
We think
fun.
we would have
Absolutely.
a blast.
Oh
So
my God.
email one of us and let us know, or we're going to get a hold of you and find out what's a good time for your with your schedule. So
Absolutely.
and then another young lady I would like to have on my channel, Miss Kristen Louise. Hello, sweetheart. Tracy, yes. I have a list. Believe me, this during this fall season, now that we have all this extra, not extra time, but more time to go within the
Yeah.
darkness.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
think people
am
have,
making a list,
yeah.
and it's like and it's of course it's balancing. I'm writing who I would like, who I've already spent on, and I'm noticing that there is the balance. It's like, okay,
Oh
well,
yeah.
this person has to be removed, and that's sad. But oh, I just met this new reader or this new
Yeah.
person, and they'll
Yeah.
fit and they'll bring that balance back. So I'm very excited, moving forward now. And fall's my season, so yeah, me too, Jules. We're getting there. Oh, and she's like, hey, sure. So
Good.
fantastic. And I mean it, Kristen, when you're ready, give me a holler and I'll be happy to be a guest on your channel or you can come on mine. I will be out there loud and proud. Oh, all right. See, here we go. And another thing too that I woke up with this morning, um, I was starting to watch Scott reading with Nancy Jean this morning, and I'm like only half awake, and I'm hearing the women in Iran are protesting.
Yeah.
They're unfortunately, there's women, being murdered for it, but the women in Iran are finally standing up. They're finding their voice. And then I'm hearing, Xi is being under house arrest and everything. And it was just like, talk about new moon energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
You're
there's that
right.
shift that's changing. A lot of the stuff is now being brought up. It's like,
And
it's
in
enough.
Libra to help balance. You
Yep.
know what I mean? This new moon in Libra to help balance this energy out a little bit.
And I had pulled this card and I thought this was just beautiful. It's faith. It's reminding us that even though things are going slow, things
Okay. Hold on. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, Heather, but I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you on my phone. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, Heather, but I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you on my phone. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, Heather, but I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you on my phone. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, well, I'm not going to do that again. It keeps replaying. Oh, you guys can see and hear me? Okay, good. Because thank you for saying that. Because I'm like, oh no. Uh-oh. All right. Well, I'll handle things from here on out. Hopefully Heather will join us soon and we'll be back very shortly. So let's see. Well, we're at 7:30. So I'm thinking that oh, here she comes. It looks like she's trying to get back in. And thank you, by the way, for telling me you can hear and see me. So I'm not sitting here trying to fix something that's not broken on my end. Yet channel takeover. Yes, I'm now called Heather Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. Just kidding. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what Heather's working on at the moment, but while she's working on it, I was thinking that I would pull a card. Oh, if you guys can see Heather, I cannot see or hear Heather at the moment. Yep. Okay. She said she's working on this. While she's working on this, I thought I would pull a card for the collective if everybody's okay with that. And you know what? I'm shuffling a deck. I'm going to actually pull a card from this deck, and I'm going to pull a card from my other deck. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull one card. Okay, and then I pulled this card I pulled from, oh, are you there, Heather? Oh, okay, good. Phew.
I guess so.
I
think my iPad needs an exorcism.
I'm like, okay, we're pulling a card for the collective.
Have faith. I'm coming back.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Collective. Okay, let me grab my cards.
Oh, that was something.
Yes, I don't know why it's doing that.
Thank you for everyone telling me that you can hear and see me, so I didn't try to fix something on my end that wasn't broken.
So when I start spinning and I get kicked out, you're still live and you're still okay.
Okay, got it.
I don't know why it's me then. That happened. I'm just
Who knows? Because I know
electronics.
Yeah.
Actually, Nancy,
we need to stage everything around here.
Here we go. While you're doing that, I command all any and all negative Mercury retrograde energies. I send you back to the void where you belong.
All right. Well, all I have is my crystal here. So my crystal.
We can do the crystal too. They all work.
They all do. Absolutely. There we go.
Okay. Oh. Like I was telling Tangi earlier when behind stage, my iPad is technically outdated. I've had it for 4 years, so it may not be able to handle the StreamYard now and the other apps coming through. So,
yep, I hate. Yeah, you know, it's only 4 years old, but I agree with you. It might very well be a little bit
obsolete now, probably.
Yeah, and only 4 years. But you know what they did here in where I live? They updated the internet. So I was having worse service than ever after they did this upgrade. I'm like, what the heck? So I called them and they came out and they were like, well, we have to update your router, and they had to update something at the street. So
the power of genius, I command thee. I cast you out. Alrighty.
Yeah, you're right, Tangi. Everything over 6 months is conceptual tech-wise. I totally agree with that.
All right. Oh, I don't believe this. Remember I was telling you about the ant?
No!
Oh, the ant.
That is so cool.
I digress. I'll let you continue going ahead and...
No, go ahead. I'm going to pull one more card. I'm like, well, okay. One card for the collective. I pulled 2, but go ahead. Go ahead,
I just wanted to show really quick, again, this card. And I just wanted to share a little snippet out of the book. And it says here that I'm looking for where my eyes are being directed. The dark moon often looks like just a darker piece of the night sky. And in some cultures, the way it appears harkens back to the idea of the void. is a place of unknowable secrets, a state of everything and nothing. A place of unknowable secrets, or okay, yeah, a place of unknowable secrets, a state of everything and nothing, or a place to prepare and rest before moving on. To me personally, this is a revealing, restful quality about the darkest moon that allows pondering and decisions about what we can jettison or getting rid of before making fresh plans. So it says to stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility and not just darkness. And I love that. Not just darkness, but there's also so much possibility in what you put in and what you are willing to grow.
Yeah, it's funny, and this may or may not resonate with people, but when you said that about the darkness, it almost reminded me of the Tower card of just like having the bottom maybe fall out of things. You have this darkness, but that provides you with the freedom to rebuild into something new and stronger, and move forward.
Got it, Tange. Sorry. Sometimes I get into it and I forget to remove a comment. She's there to remind my. She's there to help me.
Listen, I'm just happy she's on screen with no matter what comments we have.
Yeah. Aww.
So, well, these are the 3 cards I pulled for the collective. The first one I got was contentment and luxury and independence, which is the 9 of Earth. So there we are. We're all sitting there enjoying our cup of coffee in the garden, and just kind of sitting there enjoying the luxury that we've created for ourselves. But it is time for us to step out of our comfort zone. This North Node card from the Moonology deck. So step out of your comfort zone is coming up now with this new moon to come up with some new ideas and move forward and step out of this comfort zone that we're in. And then I pulled one from the Golden Insights Oracle, which is fluid, being in the flow, natural movement, acceptance, and new resistance. So as we step out of our comfort zone, we're sitting here, we know what we've created, we're feeling good about it, but as we step out of our comfort zone here with this North Node card, and it is from the Moonology deck, being that it's a new moon, we also have to go with the flow and feel that natural movement as we move forward. And it's kind of like reminds me of the moon too, like with the ocean and with the water, where we just have that, the natural flow of the ocean, the natural flow of water, and acceptance and no resistance. Two important words to me. Accept it, make peace with it, and have a good intention about accepting it. And then having the no resistance. It's like, I'm just not going to resist this, but I'm going to say in my heart or in my soul that I also have no resistance as I move forward. And I see Heather decided to join her show again, which is nice.
I think I'm going to have to take a trip down to T-Mobile tomorrow and get a new iPad.
Maybe this new moon is telling you something about
no more lives. Get out of here. They don't want to hear from you. You got a big mouth. Scat. Just kidding.
I'm teasing too.
I know. I appreciate that. I'm glad people can still laugh and not be upset, because I'm pretty sure some people would be upset with me by now. But hey, shit happens.
In this world, this is how it works, just go with it. One thing I've learned is the bar is low with most things. And not to say that we have a low bar here, but now I just go with it. I just go with the flow.
Hey, the lower the bar, the more lower you can go. Hey, the more flexible you are.
See, fluid.
There you go.
Yes, being in the flow, natural movement, acceptance, and no resistance. That's the key right now. Flowing.
Yep.
I flow around the obstacles just like water does.
But checkers are part of the norm. Yeah, but not my norm. This is bizarre. Way bizarre.
It's new moon.
It's something, I'm telling you. I guess the exorcism didn't work.
Yeah. I guess these crystals I can toss them.
Were you done with your cards? I
I
didn't want to
was.
interrupt. Okay.
No, no interruption.
Before I get kicked out again, then I'll,
Yeah, hurry up.
knowledge, moving forward, letting go of things that no longer serve you. I love it. To me, it's like she's letting these little bubbles, letting your concern, just let them go. Let the sky, let spirit, let the universe take them, and you move forward. And while doing that, this beautiful swan boat, you're crossing the threshold. You're being fluid. It's like water, but it's like a wind
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
And that beautiful swan is, it's very transforming, like the butterfly from one form to the other. So like the swan, it's kind of like smooth sailing, at least for some of us. And sharing the knowledge, but still just reminding us how beautiful letting go, just like the fall is, how beautiful, like the leaves drop in their trees drop in their leaves, showing how beautiful it is to let things go. And Willow Spirit, I laughed when I saw this one, flexibility. Be flexible. So yes, definitely being flexible, still moving forward. And Mystic Meadows, sanctuary. What makes you happy, going within, and this dark time, use it as a sanctuary where you can curl up, because for 9 months, that's where we were, in that dark, warm sanctuary of our mothers. And when, of course, when we came out, when we didn't want to, and there's that bright light, but then that's that transition from the dark, moving through the canal into the light of the full moon. So it's still nature repeating itself again within another aspect of nature. So it's just that beautiful, intricate constants, that circle of life. And with the animal cards, I pull in three, so I apologize, Ivana, if I pulled out more.
Oh, I pulled three
Um,
too. Yeah.
but the ant spirit, time to collaborate, working together, building, making change together, like the women coming together in Iran, like,
Yeah.
politicians
Putting that
or
puzzle
whoever
together.
behind
Yeah.
the scenes helping moving things forward. Electric eel, bringing your ideas to life. Another
Love
perfect
that.
card for full moon, because that's when we start planting and nurturing and growing our ideas. And as we start moving towards the full moon, take that electric energy, that power of that moon as it's going fuller and fuller, using that energy to propel those dreams and those aspirations into life. Last one. I just love these cards. Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. Again, new moon, taking time out. I mean, this is exactly what, we need to do at this time. Going within, even if we're not writing lists, maybe journaling. That just popped into my mind. Taking time out to listen to what you need, what your body needs, what your spirit needs, what nourishes your soul. Um, like taking time out to, just write, in a journal, or just taking time to remind ourselves, like, hey, we're going through a rough time right now. If that's the case, you can hang in there. The world's going through a rough time. Where you live, like in the building with me, we've been having some rough moments. Take time out. And it's like Avana and I were talking about earlier, gratitude, and how gratitude helps us get through those moments, and reminding us that taking a time out can be a powerful gift. And I couldn't end the collective without a card. Sorry, that's my phone going off there. Um, Ivana, this is you and me today, and Tangi, you and me today.
Yep.
Coming together, laughing through all of this. I mean, look at the faces. Like, she's like, oh my god, what the hell is up with this internet? And here I am going, oh, she's da. Yeah. But us coming in, like the collaboration with the ant spirit. Hi, Lisa. Now, Avana, this is Lisa, Spirit Intuitive Tarot. You need to go
Very.
check her live from today. Lisa, I
I
was
have to. I'm gonna
telling
write
you
that
what, a laugh riot your
down.
your live was today. I absolutely look forward to
Absolutely.
Lisa's, because it's not necessarily carpooling. It's just laughing. How was your week going? Everything, like exactly
Yeah.
like this card.
Yeah.
coming together, making everybody laugh. You can't giggle when you see this card and see the puffy little cheeks, kind of like, you know.
And you know what's
I can't
funny?
talk because I just ate something. I can't talk, you know, either. And but working together, coming together.
Yeah, I totally agree. I love that card. It is such an innocent card. And you know what part of that
Oh.
card you were focused on the two people on that card or the two pixies or whatever. I
Two
could not
names.
stop looking at the two gnomes.
Here, let me put.
I could not stop looking at the yellow light coming down, like almost like a path forward, okay, or behind you, or just a very spiritual
like
path.
A spotlight. Yeah.
Yeah, that I just couldn't get my eyes off of that. Beautiful card.
And it's like they're coming down this long trail together, meeting up and going, "Oh, hi,
hello, friend."
We kind of like almost like beaming down, like we've been with you.
Yes.
We're kind of like a spirit guides kind of thing. Like we're here to make sure that, and there's two of them. It's a card it's a card of balance.
It truly, yeah, absolutely. Even their outfits are like balanced in that. I love it.
So all love about balance. Yes. Yes, we have. Yeah, I won't ruin it for Avana, but
I won't. Yeah, don't ruin it.
You need a good laugh.
I'm gonna check them out. I would check it out. Absolutely.
I was laughing so hard on my end at times I couldn't breathe. I was doing the Lisa where you laugh so hard you can't breathe and you're falling over yourself.
I love those kind of laughs. Those are cleansing too.
Yes, very cleansing. Perfect for a new moon, Lisa. I totally needed your live today, sweetheart. It's been kind of a crazy couple days, and with my internet connection here during lives and other things, it's just like I needed a good laugh between you and Tangi. Thank you. And Avana. I mean,
I don't think I can hold a candle to Lisa or Tangi, but that's okay. We're gonna wind down here for the evening.
Yeah, how you doing, Lisa? Okay, so let's see. It's 7:46. Do you still have energy to maybe do a couple of one card?
Absolutely.
Okay. So would anybody like a card pull for the new moon? Please go ahead and just type in me. Lisa, I would love to be able to do one for you because you've done readings for me in the past, and I don't get to do them too often for you. So, midnight.
Can you send somebody else?
Yes.
Had one for
Star Midnight. First of all, Star Midnight. Let's go for it. Okay. And hopefully she is still here. And I'll leave a comment.
A card pull for the new moon. Got it.
Yep. And I will leave a comment in case Star had to leave because of my connection. Okay, so Kristen, Star, Teresa, yes. Joe G, yes. Lisa, yes. So I'll make sure that I put a comment after our live to let Star Midnight know that, we did pull a card for her starting at 7:48. I have to make sure I time that in there. And whenever you're ready, Ivana, let me know and I'll put you in the big seat, hot seat, whatever anybody wants to call it. I'll say I'll put you in the spotlight.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. And
I took the liberty of pulling two cards. I actually pulled these from this is the deck. It's the Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I just thought this would be a nice deck to pull from tonight. First I got the Six of Earth. So from now around the new moon and maybe the next 2 weeks until we get to the full moon again, says gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So it sounds like with this Six of Earth card, the Six of Pentacles, it sounds like really a balance. Actually, when you see this in the Rider-Waite, it has the scales on it. So in fact, this has scales right here, actually. So just a good card for a time of balancing your time, your money, your effort. Really a nice card for this new moon. It looks like you'll be focusing on that. And to me, the energy you're getting to do that is the Queen of Fire. It says confident, warm, intelligent, graceful, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. assert your independence and creativity. So sit down, think about what you want to plan for this new moon and where you want to move forward, and then know
Mhm.
that the balance is going to be there as you move forward.
Oh
And
my God, that's perfect. I
yeah,
mean, you
isn't that
can't get any, yeah.
yeah, I really so anyway, I hope that that resonates with you, and just a nice time to move forward with the new moon, and then to in just to enjoy that balance that it's going to all bring about. So that's my reading. That's I hope it resonates.
Alrighty, thank you. That was perfect with
Oh, thank
the
you.
balance. I mean,
I
it's
couldn't
just like
believe it.
the cards never lie. Mm, they're very insightful. And for Star Midnight, I got Spider Spirit, making your dreams real. So again, there's the interconnected of all of this, how we're all connected. Continues with the ant card, working together as a community, bringing things into balance, making that, weaving that beautiful dream. And at this time of the new moon, that's when it's time to like start like I'm seeing like laying out the plans, and then as you connect and you complete each one, it's another strand in the web, in the web, yeah, in the wind, in the web that is my own. I begin again. Sorry, had to get the Stevie in there. Must be channeling Stevie tonight, but making your dreams real. So making the connections, laying the plans, going in one at a time, and it's going to be this big, beautiful web. And to go with that, and with your card for the Libra with the balancing, Dragon, power. We have to learn how to balance our power. We have to recognize that there is duality in everything. Like with the dark moon, there is the light, the full moon. And during this beautiful time of rest, of sleeping, just guarding your power, learning how to balance that, making sure you get enough sleep, um, making sure that you're taking in the healthy amount of sleep and being up during the day, the certain balance of healthy food that you're taking into your body, but also being mindful of protecting your boundaries, your energy boundaries, your physical boundaries, and just knowing too that where we start to kind of do this negative self-talk, balancing the power. Because when I see the word power, it's like also kind of like the ego. So when the ego gets really involved, and that sometimes puts things out of whack. Because then when we hear some of more of the negative talk, we have to make sure that we honor that and acknowledge it, but also bring it back into balance with the positive. So, guarding your power, keeping yourself balanced, taking in enough time alone, solitude, dark moon going in again.
You know what, Heather? I just wanted to point out too, both of
Yeah.
those cards were 11s. One was an 11 and
Oh,
one was a 56, which added to an 11. And that just is such
you
a
know,
like,
if Tangi were still here, she would have totally pointed that out because she does
oh,
numbers. I don't know why oh my God, yes, 11,
11, 11.
11.
Very
There you
powerful.
go.
Yeah. Neat.
Wonderful. Okay, so that was for Star Midnight, and the next one is Kristen Louise. Okay, Gertrude, I'll put you in the list. And let's see, that'll take us to a total of one, two, three, four, five more. And that'll probably take us to about 8:30. Is that good for you?
That's fine.
Okay. So, Miss Kristen Louise, looking forward to you going live.
Yeah. If she is, yes. Or she's planning on it.
She's a Viking. Oh, let me put you back here. Let me just here do that. Okay, and you'll let me know when you're ready, and I'll put you in the spotlight. Now I got the Madonna song from the late '80s. She did a song called Spotlight. See, I love music.
I do too. I love
I,
music
I was a
and the
loner.
words.
I didn't have a lot of friends, so my friend was the radio.
Yeah.
So,
And the words, I love songs that tell a story.
mhm.
All right, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
For,
Oh,
for Kristen Louise, I actually pulled again from this Radley Valentine um, Angel Tarot cards. The first card that I got, two water cards. First, I got the Ten of Water, which would be the Ten of Cups. It says a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, and trustworthy relationships. Ten of Water is the Ten of Cups in the Rider Waite deck, and it just really is pure contentment and pure contentment with your relationships and your family. And even though the family here might, it has the day-to-day issues that everybody has, they choose to find gratitude and be thankful for what they have and enjoy what they have and enjoy each other. So it looks like you're having a really good time, if not coming up a very nice time with the family relationships, people that you feel like are family. And then I got the King of Water card, which is also the King of Cups. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. The King of Water is very emotionally mature, um, can ride the waves, doesn't let the waves bother him. With this new moon, I'm thinking too about the moon and how it controls the oceans and the water and the ebbs and flows. And it sounds to me, what I'm hearing is that you have that emotional maturity. Yes, life ebbs and flows. You know that. You move with it. You're very, very grounded. Um, and I just really looks like in the next week or two, as we go from the new moon to the full moon, that you're really just enjoying your family, opening your heart to those around you, enjoying your relationships, but also understanding on a very high level. I'm like looking at the cards. Understanding on a really high level just how life ebbs and flows and how you can make the best of it and move forward. So I don't mean that mature. I mean, I don't mean that. Or when people say, when you're not mature.
mature. It's almost sound like they're saying manure, and I'm like, wait a minute, what did you say? Two different, letters. It's a big difference. But yeah.
So I hope that
Tracy was
resonates.
like, "Oh my god, I was already." I know there are times when I think I'm not. I'm going, "Oh, someone's got a channel," and I'll go look and wait a minute. I'm already subscribed. Why am I not? Yeah.
Yep.
The algorithms and stuff, and people subscribing, and the notifications lately are on and off. They
Yeah,
really
I
are.
know. I've been losing subscribers, not really gaining any, but losing them. Then I gain one, then I lose two. So I'm like, whatever.
So, okay, really quick over to here. Kristen, I got Mouse Spirit. He's so cute. And of course, the colors too are perfect for fall right now.
Yeah.
And the Mouse Spirit is tending to the small things. And I've been trying to connect first intuitively with the cards on my own before going to the book. But the book said that there was something I needed to read to you, and my eyes kind of focused right on this. And it says, in your eagerness to meet your goals and pursue your dreams, it is easy to forget the importance of clear communication and tending to the little things, including people's subtle signs that they are unhappy, as well as the small voice inside of you that says, this doesn't feel right. So that was the message that wanted to come through with that card. And the card that I got from my Enchanted Oracle is the Standing Stones passages. And there's those colors again, too.
Yeah. Nice.
Moving into the fall. And with these colors included are the purple, which are chakras, which your intuition, your higher connection to spirit. So as you're moving through and making sure you're tending to the small things, um, that leads you down the right path, because sometimes if we rush forward too fast, we overlook things and we lose track of where we are. But with the mouse, It's saying to take smaller steps, address things around you that don't feel like, it's like listening to your intuition. That's what the mouse card was saying. If something is subtle, something might not be feeling right, don't discard it. Connect with it. Listen to that intuition. Listen to that purple. And by doing that, you will see the path start to open up to you. And each stone is going to be a mile marker to you developing more and creating more and coming into yourself more.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, they're I love these cards, Lisa. They are so I've been wanting them for a while now. And because I earned points, I got the deck for free. So pay
Nice.
attention to your points. And we did get a message from comment from Kristen. I am trying to nurture a new spiritual community. So I'm taking it all in as wisdom on how to help our members. And there you go.
Yeah.
Taking the time, you're doing the small steps, you're doing the work. You're listening to what people need. You're listening to what some maybe feel comfortable with, what some don't. There's some that may not be completely behind you, and there's going to be ones that are going to be right there with you. And by taking the time, like that card said, you are moving slowly through there. And as you proceed, those milestones are, you're going to be met with such celebration and beauty. Look at that red dress she's wearing too. How could I forget that red dress? The red
Yeah.
being, passion, um, energetic, aggressive energy in a good way. You're just, and it's flowing. So that
Yeah.
energy is flowing, and just allow that path
And
to
also
open
the
right up to you.
base chakra, like your root chakra, where she's starting this new community,
Mm-hmm.
starting it
From
from
the
her.
bottom up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. That's why I like reading with people.
Doesn't it? It just makes it so much nicer. Like, yeah, it like
Yes.
sparks more information to come out.
You're welcome. Thank you, Kristen, for letting us read for you. And hello, Rain. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well up there. A lot of our Canadian friends are getting kind of hit with Fiona right now. So I'm
Oh, no.
sending all of our Canadian friends and family lots
Yeah.
of love and light and protection. And next card is for Teresa Levine. Oh, and there we go. We got another subscription for you, Kristen. Thank you, Gertrude. Yeah, but Kristen, make sure you make the videos when the energy feels right. Because if you force yourself to do videos to a certain degree, if it's not feeling right, you're not going to enjoy it. And I think that energy might come across as you're doing the video, as people are watching. So if it's just, fear of not being sure if you're good enough, but and what you're going to do in the video, and you have all that wealth of knowledge, and you know that you can do it, then most definitely, make those videos when the energy is right for you. Ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready, Heather. Yeah. Okay, so the first card that I got here is Unity. It's Archangel Sandalphon, who actually, with him and Metatron, they were actually the only two that I believe were human and then went into being angels. It says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So with this new moon energy, seeking out people to help you to move along, to it says traditional, it's funny, it says traditional viewpoints or methods and spiritual organizations, but I think you're seeking out new people or seeking out your friends to help mentor you so that you can make change, because we have this number 5 up here, which to me says sounds like there's some change coming. Did you
Look at
get
that. 3 friends coming together.
Yes,
People coming
yes,
together with it. I just had
exactly.
to pull that up really quick. Like, yep.
I
Sorry.
appreciate that. Absolutely. And then I also got the Queen of Air, which says independent, experienced, realistic, witty, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, and seeing the humor in a situation. So, absolutely, Teresa, this to me really fits in with this new moon energy, because it is time to make some decisions and to move forward, to do the objective decision making, and to clear away all that no longer serves you with this new moon, and start to, plant new seeds and move forward, and knowing that you have this number 5 card, this change card, but with the unity card. So while you make these changes, you make them with mentors, with friends, with people, coworkers, like it says, like-minded friends. So you're not on your own doing this. You're not changing the world by yourself. You're getting together with people, and you're starting to implement some of the changes that you want to make and that you want to see in your life. And you're having fun doing it, because you're witty and you're going to see the humor in a situation, which also makes it move along a bit easier for you. When you see the humor, it's love, light, but it's laughter too, because you have to have some fun while you're doing it. So it sounds like some changes coming up, a perfect time to implement them with the new moon, and, moving forward and embracing the change, because it's all good. That's what I just heard, because it's all good.
All good.
Yeah. So I hope that
Mic drop.
resonates with you.
Boop. Okay. Nightingale spirit, Teresa. So we all know the story of, the nurse Nightingale, taking care of people, being full of love and looking after people. I feel like that is your energy. You have that beautiful, and I love how on some of these animals she puts these tiny little crowns. I just love it. And the Nightingale is singing her song. So when you sing, you may love to sing. I don't know if you do, but if you don't, sing as a profession, singing brings you joy. Music brings you joy. Um, People hearing you laugh, talk, you sharing your wisdom, brings people joy. Brings. And I know I'm saying but when I say it's like I'm waiting for that word to pop in. So just sitting there, sharing your voice, sharing that music, sharing the beauty, the resonance of your soul, of your soul song. Oh, I like that soul song. Hold on, Spirit's telling me to write that down.
That card adds up to 5 too.
Yep, we got another 5, and
Yeah.
then the other one I have for her is beauty, the wood nymph. I was looking like, oh, but there's still also a 5 in there.
Yeah.
And where it says having friends, that's where that love, people that that love you, that true real love, they're there to show you and support you. They show you and remind you how beautiful you are. That no matter what difficult times going through, especially with the dark moon, it's a time for a lot of us to release people who may no longer serve us to be in our circle, that we have to let them go with love, with light, and just well wishes. And what's also I love about this card is the lotus flowers. And everybody knows that with no mud, there's no bloom. And so the lotus starts from you know, the mud. It starts way deep down as a seed, and it has to push itself through the dark, through that thick mud, up through the water until it breaks the surface and touches the sunlight and blossoms. Like for the new moon to the full moon, like Avana said, starting something new, working on seeing yourself maybe more in a beautiful light like other people see you. Um, Listening to what makes your soul, there we go, what makes your soul sing, what makes you happy, and allowing this new moon to go within, maybe writing down, doing art, doing something that physically tangible, even if it's a ritual of writing down what you want to release and laying it on, safely into like a fire, like a little tiny little cauldron or something, writing it down, setting on fire and releasing it to spirit, taking that spiritual bath cleanse with sea salt, whatever feels your spirit calls to you. And like I said, sea salt bath and her in the water. So again, another message relating to the new moon, starting from the dark and working your way up to the light, to the full moon, and bringing all of that into fruition.
Beautiful.
I'm going to see you now. Avana, do you prefer this or do you prefer that?
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
See, I kind of like this because when it's like this, almost feels like I'm looking far away. Sometimes this throws
This
people
is
off.
totally fine. That however you want to do it is
And
fine.
then when you show your card, then I'll put you in the larger. Oh, you're welcome.
Yes.
Tracy goes, I think I need a coffee. I have iced coffee in the fridge, so most definitely. So, and Teresa said 5 and 7 are her favorite numbers.
Oh, awesome. That is awesome. I love hearing that.
And there's also a message for you.
Thank you so much, Spiritual Rain.
I mean, a lot of these messages too for each of us are also like again with the ant card, with the spider card. It's all connected. It's all community. So whatever we're listening for a reading for somebody else is also going to connect with that same energy, but different aspects of our lives, but they all still connect.
Absolutely. Every day of the week. Yep.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tracy. All righty. So let me just start. And the next one is Joji. Oh, I'm so glad I got these animal cards. I love these.
They are gorgeous. They really are.
Yes, Colette has a crystal deck out, and I'm debating. Lately, her artist likes to put like faces in her things, and I can understand those being like spirit guides and guides of of the trees or rocks or in her messages. But with stones, I'm like, but I just might. I love coffee flavored yogurt. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Spiritual Rain makes a coffee shake every morning. Joji. You all set? Or are you still contemplating?
I'm still thinking a bit here. I'm just getting mine.
Now, if you think this is still good for you to show your card, let me know and I can just keep this as...
Yeah, that's fine.
As is.
Heather, whatever's easiest is fine with me.
Well, you're my guest. I want, you to feel comfortable. I want my, sometimes even, chatters are like sometimes too much, all in the...
No, and I get it. I mean, but no, I'm fine.
Tracy, then I would love to have you on the channel, or maybe we can do like a Colette Baron read, pick out one of our favorite decks that we both have and go through and share. Kind of like what Tarot Stash does, Gerald does. You get a deck and you pull out your favorite cards and you say why. That would be a fun life.
Okay, I'm ready. The first card that I got is the 5 of Air. And it says, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation and review everyone's motives. So whatever you're thinking about moving forward on, take a step back. It's a good time also in the new moon to start new things, but it's also a good idea to take a step back, review everyone's motives, and make sure that you are moving in a direction that really is beneficial for you. The second card that I get is the 4 of Earth, which would be the 4 of Pentacles. And it says, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, and giving to those less fortunate. So when I got these 2 cards, it really made me think, and that's why I was sitting there contemplating for a little bit. Sounds like you're getting ready to move forward on something. Always a good thing. However, make sure that everybody's motives are in the right place and that you're protected with people sometimes don't have the best intentions. There's a song called Bad Intentions, and it's actually a really good song, but kind of makes me think of that song. And again, you don't want to be too frivolous with money, but you don't want to be too cautious either. This 4 of Earth, as you move forward, make balanced decisions, not only with your money, but with your time and with all of your resources, your energy. And you will make good business decisions. And it says giving to those less fortunate. You may be providing charity to people, to someone you know. And But yeah, whatever you're moving forward on, nothing wrong with slowing things down a little bit and taking a second look at things and making sure that everybody gets a piece of the pie, right? Not just your other business associates or whoever else, but that you get your fair slice also. So there you go. I hope that this is it. I see spot on. I hope that this does resonate with you, and just time to step back and but step back but move forward, right?
Oh, she is. Joe and I have been talking all summer, and she's let me in on some personal things, and you are spot on.
Oh, well, thank you, Spirit.
Yes. And we get for another 5, 1, 4. Now I'm looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Camille, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, let me just put this up here for you. So she's, yep.
Okay, thank you.
I still feel like it's going to work out. Just got to hang in there.
Yeah.
See, act as if. We know what you're going. I know what she's going for. I don't know, Joe, if you want to put that in there, but she is working, trying to establish a home, and there's some people that are that are doing their part, others that aren't. And she's kind of been over the summer. Is this going to work? Is this not going to work? And I keep feeling like yes, but patience. And I love this card because now it says act as, yep, exactly right there. I am. That it's going to all come together.
Yes.
That, like she says, it's going to be slow. Take the time, take the time, do it right. You can do it, baby. So what can I say? Music, but
I love it.
Continue doing that. Just keep visualizing it, making sure that everything is all, anybody who may be a negative influence in the situation, even putting light and love to them. And by just taking your time, making sure everything's filled out right, paperwork is done, and doing what you have already been doing, and you will manifest that. Just keep acting as if, yes, boom, there's the key, up, there's the D, there, and just keep visualizing that and putting that positive energy. I know how hard that it can be to do that.
Yeah.
And in your situation, even harder. And for the other card, I got Frog Spirit, which is renewal. So she's reaching there, touching the frog, are you my prince? But knowing that, again, that this new moon have a renew of faith, renew your perseverance. I'm looking for a different word. Renew your grit, renew your faith, and just moving forward, acting as if.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that renewal card because new moon renewal, like renewing people, renewing like vows, renewing, project ideas, renewing, just do all those little things. Just keep renewing all that and
all at a new moon
as if, and it'll manifest.
Yeah.
Commitment, yes. Renew your commitment. Yes.
Yes. And them off with
and some of these people are not very nice people, and so it's hard sometimes for us to send love and light to people that we may necessarily not,
yeah,
who we feel aren't deserving of it. But in her case, it's going to, I still feel it's going to work out. Yep, and she says she's committed to making her dreams and goals a reality. Hi, Mims.
Good.
I just saw your name down at the bottom. Thank you for coming by. It's been a while. Okay, Miss Lisa. I love this girl. You have got to go. No, never mind.
I'm gonna watch
Just
it.
go watch the video.
I'm gonna watch it. You're like the best teaser for her show because.
Oh my God. Really, I am going to go to bed tonight a lot lighter because of having my reads with Tangi, with you, watching these. Says it's just put me in so much of a lighter mood. It's helped balance my mood out.
I'm so happy to hear that. That's a true compliment. Thank
And
you.
Miss Sherry, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, woohoo. I was saying hi to Sherry and I clicked on the woohoo. But
Hi, Sherry.
yes, hi Sherry. Thank you for coming by, sweetheart. Oh, I love it when I see familiar faces popping in. My peeps come in and they just bring me so much joy. Okay, Joe G. Let's see how you doing, Lisa. I mean, I'm surprised I'm still laughing with all the snafus, but that might have been Spirit intentionally doing that to me too. Remind me to lighten up a little bit. I'll go ahead. I'm going to mute myself with my shuffle.
Oh, can I go? Can you? Everybody can hear me? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Got it. Okay. Well, Lisa, the first card that I drew for you was the Five of Fire. It says competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So just be aware that there may be some competing goals with whoever you're working with or whoever you're doing, maybe YouTube shows, whatever you're moving forward with. There may be some competing goals as you're moving forward. Nothing wrong with that. That's how life is. But you might just find that it might be good to oh, and it also says bothersome details. And that is making me think I know how it is when I start something new or I'm working on something and those bothersome details. So just realize that that's out there. Those issues are out there, but I know that you can overcome them because the next card I got for you is the Three of Earth, which would, of course, be the Three of Pentacles, which is the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and be a team player. So as you move forward with whatever this conflict is, I just got the image that this conflict is going to move you forward onto a higher level, a higher stage of and a higher stage, when I say a higher stage, I mean like higher exposure, like on a stage, okay, with people. And this conflict, taking care of these details, taking care of any of these conflicts that might come up is going to move you forward. And it is going to be your recognition. It's the power of your creativity is what is providing you with this higher level of recognition that you're going to be receiving. But I think you're going to be doing that. And again, this isn't a bad card to get. I mean, you know that this isn't a bad card. It's just something to be aware of that there's going to be things you have to work on. And then it says be a team player. So this is like you have these people that maybe aren't the team players or these issues, but then being a team player and working through the issues, which then I want to say, I just heard the word catapult you to a new level. So I hope this resonates with you. And but let me know either way. And
She did.
Oh, did she?
I have it up on the screen for you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Yep.
All righty. So Lisa, lizard spirit. Dream the world into being.
Oh my gosh, that's an 11.
I was going to say, look at this.
Sorry.
3, 8 is 11, but get this. Guess what the next one is? 1 and 4 is what? 5. So
can I Heather, I don't want to
cut numbers, lottery, go get your tickets.
Heather, I don't want to cut you off.
No.
But Lisa, you're going to catapult, okay? Do you understand the success you're going to have? Okay, sorry. I just saw like such a high level of success. Like it's going to be like boom, like that. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. I had to just get that out.
No, she has the personality. She has that presence on video, on camera. She's very witty, and I'm very clever. I mean, I've been watching Lisa for almost over a year now. Between her show with Sharon when she did Nasty Women, when she does things on her own, with reading with Denise. I mean, she is very on point. She's very quick. She's witty. I mean, she's got the talent right there to really do whatever was like you said, and this is exactly it. The lizard spirit, dreaming the world into being. She has all these gifts, and she's extremely good at what she does. And so I think for this new moon, um, maybe Lisa, you're kind of writing down maybe ideas for your channel or for maybe another venture that you might want to do moving forward. And I'm not talking about Lionel, but Lionel might be one. I don't know. Stay tuned. Inside joke, but I
Okay.
couldn't resist. But she has this ability to, that personality to do really whatever it is that she wants to do, and to take that step and take it anywhere. Like it says, dream the world into being, and I'm getting dream big. And the card that goes with it is the stability card. You have all these gifts, it's all in the palm of your hands. The personality, the cleverness, the wittiness, the was it person not personality, but personable. Never mind. When you feel like it's a person that you're very personable. Yeah, there we go. So look how long it took me to get that out. But you have all of these gifts, and all these opportunities are just coming and laying in your lap and in your hand. And so whatever you might be writing down or contemplating starting maybe with your channel or moving forward with your channel. And Lisa's also starting to advertise now doing personal readings, so that could be also another goal that she's bringing forward. She mentioned that during the new moon, I heard today on her channel. So there, you already have the plans already in place. You probably have more too on that you're writing down, you're contemplating for the new year. And you have all the support right there, and the gifts, just everything will be just falling into place, because she
Yep.
has that natural ability to attract, to manifest, and to,
That's very high quality work.
Yes.
That really
So
does.
I hope that resonated with you,
Yeah.
Lisa.
I hope so too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's because you make us feel comfortable. You make us feel like we can be whoever we are, especially when Heather goes somewhere that you weren't trying to go there today, and Heather did it anyway. So, and what happened? You took that right in stride and rolled with it. So, like I'm saying, she can take. I mean, I can literally see Lisa doing stand up.
Yeah. I mean, when I say,
well.
yeah, I see her like on stage catapulting forward. Right.
Yeah. I don't know if she ever considered doing stand up, but the humor is there. I mean, she can be very serious when it comes to the cards and connecting, but quick on the dime, she can turn, and there's that that laughing, funny, witty. So, yeah, we all love Lisa. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
See,
and much love
see?
right back at you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so nice because I rarely ever read for Lisa. I think this is only like the second time, third maybe, that I've read for Lisa. So I'm very happy to be able to do that. And next we have Tracy, and I gotta go take a sip of water.
Okay, I'm ready. So, the first card that I got for you is a 20, which is a 2, which is a new beginning. It says renewal, Archangel. I'm going to say Jeremiah, and it says review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. So, you see, well, here's the water here. Here's Archangel Jeremiah. It is time to move forward in this new direction. You have a favorable assessment of the facts. You clearly know what you're looking at, what you're planning to move forward with. Um, New moon energy sounds very strong. I see a strong step forward for you, but you are reviewing and evaluating things as you make these steps, taking them one step at a time. But you're reviewing, you're evaluating, and you're taking strong steps forward. And you're in this renewal, and along with the new moon. The second card that I pulled was, I got this card earlier tonight, the Six of Earth. Here we see the balance, the scales, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debt. So, Tracy, I'm not sure what you do or what you want to do, but if you're looking for a new job or moving forward, having more money in your pocket, or time or effort, this is all gifts of resources. So you take these gifts, of these resource gifts, your time, your energy, your money, and you add them to this renewal card. And you are really on the, if you haven't already taken the first step forward on whatever this new idea is or this new venture, this is really probably a very good time to make that first step or to start really moving forward. Ouch, nice. Okay, I'm hoping that means it resonates. Not sure, but I'm hoping. So, anyway, uh, it just sounds like a really nice time of renewal for you moving forward, and that you are ready to go, and you are actually very balanced. Here's these scales are in balance, and you know, just nice. Just a nice time to move forward and to renew whatever you're working on, to go into a new phase of renewal. A really good time for that. So I hope that resonates with you.
Okay. Wow. She got my favorite card out of the whole deck. I love this one. Stake Spirit taking the lead. Because I was sharing my deer story with Avana before we came on. So deer are very
Yes.
important to me. But Stake taking the lead. You're taking control. You're moving forward. You have the beautiful wisdom because the stags are the full grown males. They're antlers. They're they they're the monarchs, of the forest. They're like the leaders, like how your lions are the kings of the jungle. Your stags are known as like the monarchs, the leaders, the kings of the forest. And so, with your knowledge and your abilities, you have that place of presence that he holds, and you are taking the lead, wanting to, and also preparing to move your channel, and not just channel, but things in your personal life, spiritually. Um, I'm also kind of feeling emotionally. I mean, they all connect. Our mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. It's all connected, and you're at a point where you are taking the lead. You have that wisdom. You have the vision of where you want to go, and then the card that goes along with it is the Strength card, the Ancient Oak. So there's again the wisdom, the crone wisdom. You're tapping into that strength of all your life's lessons, and there's that beautiful door,
Mhm.
and it's lit, and the pathway there is lit, and they're all there waiting for you. They know that you're going to be there. You've been there. They're just waiting for you to walk through that door and to continue doing or moving forward. But if you're concerned that you don't have enough strength, or if you have enough knowledge or wisdom or grounding, the cards are letting you know that the wisdom is all there, the knowledge is all there, the ability is all there. The strength is there, and that door is right there, um, waiting for you to open it when it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all there waiting to celebrate with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just wanted to see if, oh, Mims just subscribed to you, Miss
Thank you.
Avana.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss. I did add Mims to the list. She's our last one, if that's okay, because we have Gertrude. So Gertrude and Mims will be two more.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Absolutely. Any day of the
And
week.
Rain.
Thank you. Thank you. I just saw that. Thank you, Spiritual Rain. Appreciate it.
No, I just didn't understand the differences of. Between the moderators. Moderators are individuals who can put links into the chat. They can also help the reader also get rid of trolls if any trolls pop up, um, you know, that kind of thing. So they're very helpful. Did you all notice my funny channel link? No.
No.
Yeah, Mims, after I found out that after I do the live, I can go back in and give you a wrench. So I will do that after. So thank you, Tracy. I hope that resonated with you. Okay. And Gertrude would like a card.
Sounds good.
Yep, there are bouncers. They're the security.
Yes, they are.
Hi, Viviani. I think you've already been here and I've already said hello, but if not, I'm saying hi again.
Yep. Hi again.
Well, that's good, Jules. I like making sure my subscribers feel safe. Readers, me, myself, I like to feel safe as well. That's your babies?
Yes.
I can't wait to see one of your babies someday. I'm surprised he isn't in here getting in the way and wanting attention.
One is over 100 pounds and one's 65 pounds.
My goodness. Big babies.
Big babies.
And Tracy said so much. Awesome readings, both Avana and Heather. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, honey.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Gertrude. Gertrude. Oh, you popped back up again. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to read for Gertrude here.
Okay.
The first card, Gertrude, that I pulled for you is the Page of Earth. It says scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. So I don't know what you're working on, but it sounds like it's time to move forward or it's time to continue whatever you're working on. It's a good time to get into a new area of study and start to learn about it. And also while you're doing that, and it says wanting to do something more challenging. So moving forward in something. And then I get the Ace of Earth. This is the Page of Earth. This is the Ace of Earth. Ace of Pentacles means new health, new beginning, new prosperous beginning with money and health. And it says the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So it sounds like with this new moon, it is time to move forward. It is time to move forward on something that interests you, a new area of study, or moving forward, expanding, whatever you're thinking about working on, and that you will actually have a very good beginning with that and a very good outcome. Very, very successful. Good with money. Good with ideas. Good with whoever you're working with on these things. So yeah. Be patient because the success is coming. And it also says,
again, be patient, tending to the small things. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Tend to the small things and really follow your heart into what you want to start studying, or what you want to learn more about or move forward with. And when you do that, I'm just hearing that when you do that, when you actually go into your heart and you pick what you want to study, I'm sorry, I'm closing my eyes because you will be very successful and you will help many people move forward on their path. So I hope that resonates with you. And those are the cards I have.
And everybody loves to hear the doggies. They don't mind. They love it.
Um,
Beautiful. It's that beautiful sound in the background.
okay, thank you.
So Gertrude, I'm going with the card that I usually pull. I'll show second because, and I think this too can also be is a card for the whole collective as well. And Spirit Guardian of Autumn,
Oh,
letting go.
yeah.
So it's
Wow.
time to let go of what no longer serves you, whether that be people, energetic cords that are attached to maybe ancestral. I don't know where that came from ancestral work, um, not just people in your life. This could also be like I'm getting like okay, like how women like to do ancestral on their mother's side, going back and trying to help repair um, like the karmic line. I'm feeling like it's time to let go and send away and cut and remove and heal those ties that are to you energetically, especially from ancestral, and any self doubt, um, negativity. Moving forward, just especially with this new moon, it's such a powerful time to do this right now at a new moon, and just releasing everything that no longer serves you and letting it go and giving it back to the earth. And doing so will help open up you to see the small things that are so important, and that will clear up your energy, that will clear up your sight. It'll help you make room in your life and in your soul and your spirit and your heart to be able to strengthen the the good energy bonds, the connections that you have with your guides and with your past and with yourself, and what you want to do moving forward. And so by all that letting go helps you to open up to seeing all the little small things and being able to take one at a time and being able to move forward into what it is that you want to do, with your channel, with developing your abilities, possibly, like I said, healing ancestral lines, just a lot of strong personal spiritual work. I hope that helps. See, Jules is doing that too. A lot of, especially this time of year when we're so close to Samhain, which is traditionally Halloween. That's when, our ancestors, can tell because they were so connected to the earth that they can feel the spirits of their ancestors, the elementals, on their land, those that looked after them, that, you know, this is when they could be honored and they would be remembered, and plates of food, being family members, being acknowledged, being loved. So this is the perfect time for all that energy, especially with the new moon, to be able to start working on that and releasing. Native American and Norwegian. Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter on either side of the family because it's all connected. And I learned something too really quick if I can iterate. I was watching Scott Allen does Akashic readings. He gave me one and he was on the Crone Zone today doing some mini ones for people. And it's when we come into our lives, they talk about like our contracts. And there are times in our lives when we come to earth with contracts with people, but at a certain point, if we feel we no longer need those contracts, whether they're still physically here or in spirit, we have that power, that ability to lovingly say, okay, spirit, guides, ancestors, I let this contract go. This contract no longer serves me. So that's another, example of how we can use the time at this year to be able to let that go. And I No, exactly. I have to do that too with my mother. It's been almost 20 years since 2004. So I know it's hard to let go and to heal and to forgive and move forward. So much love to you, Gertrude, Jules, everybody who has this kind of work that they need to do. Excuse me, sip sip. And thank you, Gertrude, for letting us read for you. Glad that was helpful. That's what I like to hear when I get the feedback. And the last one, wait a minute, where did Mims go? Well, Mims is next.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That'll be our last read. Oh, 2 hours. It doesn't feel like it
No, this is going fast.
because we're having fun.
Exactly. Yes.
Yep. She says, I'm here.
Oh. Okay, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Mims, the first card that I got is Seven of Earth, which would be the Seven of Pentacles. It says seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So what better time than to plant seeds at the new moon and you know, not to worry about them. When a farmer plants seeds, he knows or she knows they know that they're not going to get corn tomorrow, but they have full faith that in a couple weeks or a couple months, I don't know how long it takes, but they will be eating corn on the cob, and that will all become a very productive crop. So there's a temporary pause in the action. Plant your seeds. If you haven't already, there'll be a temporary pause while those seeds germinate and take root. Don't worry about them. Things are moving forward. That's the first card I got, and that's the Seven of Pentacles. Then the second card I got is the King of Earth. So they're both Pentacle cards, they're both Earth cards. And this is generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. It sounds like when you plant these seeds, whatever you're touching and whenever you're moving forward, whatever ideas you have to move forward, you have the Midas touch and they will turn to gold, be very successful. The King of Earth, the King of Pentacles, very successful, very conservative, works hard, has worked hard, understands, holds his time, his resources, his money, spends it in a very measured way when the time, the money, the resources when it's needed to be spent, but is very well aware of what the goal is and where he's moving forward to. And I feel that that's how it is with you, Mims. You're planting seeds, or you're right now with this new moon. You're kind of planting the seeds, or you've just planted them. You may be worrying about them. Nothing to worry about because they will turn out with this King of Earth very successful, and you will be able to kind of mine that. You have like a kind of a gold mine, this Midas touch with them. So if you are contemplating something, it might very well be time to start to plant those seeds. So I hope that that resonates with you.
Awesome. When you said seeds, I was looking at my card and going, all of a sudden, I just noticed, I'm like, what is that? And it kind of looks like a seed. So again, I got the ant spirit card, and I took a little closer look. Almost looks like it's like a little seed that they're
Yes,
working
yeah, part of the
together
puzzle piece.
to put the
Yeah, like
puzzle.
where does it
Exactly.
fit? But we're going to put it together and get it
So
going.
again, for new moon, time to collaborate. And this doesn't necessarily mean with other people. This could also be this is why I'm feeling a lot of this with yourself, with your spiritual team. Not being afraid to ask. That's one of the things that stood out from the ant card was not being afraid or ashamed to ask for help and to be open to receiving it. And so I'm feeling this is more on a personal, spiritual level with this, because then the next card I got was the Wild Rose Fairy, love.
Wow.
And for me, it feels like you are moving towards blossoming. And with the roses, especially that pink color, we think of love as, oh, I love an intimate relationship, like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, a part, something like that. But what a lot of people don't realize, the very first basic relationship, love relationship that we should have is with ourselves. Self love, accepting ourselves for who we are, looking at people, and even though they're no longer, they feel like they can be a part of our circle, still trying to love them, for who they are, and to letting them go. And again, for fall, letting go. But with this rose here, it feels like you're just bursting forth with love. You're planting your seeds. Um, Making sure not to be afraid to ask for help, whether it's from someone close to you in your community, or if it's your spiritual family, or even your higher self. Like, higher self, help me, help connect me to my guides. How can I move past this? How can I accomplish that? How can I love more? Because I know a lot today. I'm having a harder time being more loving and compassionate when I go out, because of things I see people doing in my community. When I see things happening globally, um, in this country, there's just so much of the dark that seems to be like coming in, that we have to remember, we have to break through and remember to still have that love, to see love, to feel love, to have that compassion, and not just for everybody, but for us as well. So just bursting forth, Mims,
Yeah.
just that love just bursting forth, for you and from you to people.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And that was our last read. Thank you, Avana, for joining me.
You.
Would you be
Thank you.
interested in doing the next full moon?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I thought we were a thing.
Well, we can be a moon thing. I would like to be a moon thing.
Awesome. Yeah, we kind
I
of just
just
started trying
absolutely
this
love
out.
reading. Yeah, I knew I need to get into the moon energy. I knew I want to start doing that. I just wasn't quite sure. And for just that one day when I'm like, I want to do a reading with a full moon, but who do I feel, And all of a sudden it was just like, ask Ivana. I'm like, okay. So you
Awesome.
just popped right in there. So I listened to Spirit. Lisa,
Awesome.
a
A
thing.
thing.
Oops. So yes, we're a moon thing. You're welcome, Mims.
Yes, you're welcome. It's my true joy and pleasure to be here.
Yes.
I
And
totally
I would
love it.
love to maybe bring on another reader too at some point. If anybody
Absolutely.
would like to join Ivana and I, and
Yes.
doing, oh, Tangi would be fun to invite on especially a full moon.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about full moon and Tangy. Now I'm just gonna throw that in. No, I'm teasing.
Yeah. I can see her next here watching this back and going, girl, I would be so down with that. Like, I mean, she's just her facial features. I can't do it justice, but
You did
yeah,
a
she
pretty
is
good
always
job
fun.
there. Yeah,
You're
she is.
welcome, Lisa. Thank you for letting us read for you. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes.
It's always such a pleasure when I see you pop into my chat. She's been very busy, moving, work, while moving, having to handle her channel, taking care of her fur babies, and the job. I appreciate you taking the time out to hang with us today. So,
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Lisa, and great messages, awesome. Yes, Tangi, sweet. Oh, love and hugs to all. Yes. Oh, I do a good Tangi.
You do a good Tangy.
I told her I'm trying to get her. How does she do it? Sending you kisses, shocked as a line, like and she does it. I'm going, but I'm trying not to steal. She goes, girl, just do it. Do it your. She's so much fun. I absolutely adore her. You want to read with people who, when you're done, you don't feel depleted.
Yes.
I mean, you can
Yes.
be sleepy, but there's some times when you're like, "Ooh, I'm kind of glad that's done." But when for me, I like walking away from a
Yeah.
meeting and going, so like with
That-
Lisa's earlier tonight, I don't smoke and I
Oh.
already need a cigarette, and I just stand up because you're walking away. You've been laughing, you've been feeling good. You're a little sleepy from it, but it's a
Yeah.
good
But
happy.
yeah.
And you just want to go chill now. And okay, I thought he came in here. So that's how I like to end my readings and when I read with people. So
Yeah, me too.
and a little message from Joe.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Write those manifestations. Absolutely. Today at 6 p.m. the new Libra new moon started. So yes, it's a good night.
Yes, it's
Yes.
effortless. You feel good. You feel energized. Exactly, Lisa.
Yes.
Still gotta get Lisa to do a live with me on my channel. We'll have to figure something out. I still love. Oh my God, Lisa! I've been having the craziest dreams. So, girl, if you ever want to do or you feel up to doing, maybe an hour and just I've had some crazy dreams. I've been doing better with recalling certain dreams and things standing out. So let me know, Miss Lisa, when your schedule fits, if you're interested in maybe doing, because I know Lisa does dream work with uh, Debbie Freebird Spirit too. So she's a very popular and busy lady. She
I
really
know.
is.
Spirit told me tonight. I know that.
So, all right, fun, intriguing. Ooh, no, that sounds positive. So again, thank you everybody. Thank you, Avana, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody for the next full moon.
Absolutely.
All righty. Love you all.
Namaste. See
Yep.
ya.
Bye.